This presentation is about the hormones of the pituitary gland and their structure and function in our body. The pituitary gland is part of the endocrine system and lies in the hypophyseal fossa, which attaches to the hypothalamus by a stalk, the infundibulum. The pituitary gland is divided into two parts, the anterior and the posterior pituitary. These two glands are made of different tissues. They are excited by different types of stimuli and are also secrete different hormones. The larger region is the anterior pituitary. It synthesizes the following hormones: the growth hormone, the thyroid stimulating hormone, the adrenocorticotropic hormone, the prolactin, the luteinizing hormone, and the follicle stimulating hormone. The posterior pituitary, which makes up about 25% of the gland, serves as a storage area for antidiuretic hormone and oxytocin, which are produced by the hypothalamus. The growth hormone. It acts on the entire body to promote protein synthesis and lipid and carbohydrate metabolism. It also promotes bone and skeletal muscle growth. The target organ is the liver and the adipose tissues. The thyroid stimulating hormone, short TSH, stimulates the thyroid gland to secrete thyroid hormones. Low levels of the hormones T3 and T4 triggers the release of the thyroid stimulating hormone, whereas high levels of T3 and T4 inhibits the release of thyroid stimulating hormone and the thyrotropin releasing hormone. The target hormone is therefore the thyroid gland. The adrenocorticotropic hormone, short ACTH, stimulates the adrenal cortex to secrete corticosteroids. Its release is stimulated by corticotropin-releasing hormone from the hypothalamus and stress-related stimuli such as low blood glucose and physical trauma. High levels of glucocorticoids inhibits the release of those hormones. The target organ therefore is the adrenal gland or the cortex. Prolactin, short PRL. During pregnancy, females have higher levels of prolactin, which stimulates milk production in mammary glands. Most of the time, the prolactin inhibiting hormone inhibits release of prolactin by the anterior pituitary gland. In males, a hypersecretion of prolactin causes erectile dysfunction. It also may make the testes more sensitive to luteinizing hormone, which we will discuss in the next slide. The luteinizing hormone is a gonadotropin, which is a group of hormones to stimulate the activity of the gonad. It stimulates the ovulation and estrogen and progesterone synthesis in females, and the secretion of testosterone by testes in males. The target organ of this hormone is the ovaries and the testes. The follicle-stimulating hormone is one of the gonadotropins. It stimulates the production of the egg in the ovaries of females and the sperm production in the testes of males. The target organ of this hormone, therefore, is the ovaries and the testes. The antidiuretic hormone, or also called vasopressin, is produced in the hypothalamus and stored and released by the posterior pituitary. It plays an important role in water reabsorption. It acts to maintain blood pressure, blood volume, and tissue water content by controlling the amount of water and hence the concentration of urine excreted by the kidney. And it does so to stimulate the insertion of a water channel protein, which are called aquaporin 2, in cells in the last part of the distal convoluted tubule and throughout the collecting duct. More water moves from the tubular fluid into the tubular cells and back into the bloodstream. The hormone oxytocin stimulates the milk production and stretches the cervix and the uterus during labor. Therefore, the target organs are the uterus and the mammary gland. And this was the presentation about the pituitary gland and its structure and hormones.